You have to score baskets if you want to win a championship. Playing defense, we can get any one of y'all in here to bend your legs, not touch the basketball, slide left and right, and contest the shot.
Edwards, this time KD picks him up.
Nice
what a hezzy. Slams on the brakes. Edwards! Durant trying to guard him. Edwards around the double team. Got a look. Butter.
This is surprising, but he went out
and man!
That's easy. But when we're talking about winning at a high level against the best of the best, you cannot just do that and win a basketball game. You have to make shots.
Obviously.
When looking at Kevin Durant's post-Golden State era, it's been a run of countless goofs, gaffes, and playoff runs that leave you wanting more. And what's the excuse we often hear? Bad management, bad coaching, his teammates were hurt, even Durant himself wasn't healthy. In some spots, that is true. But the bottom line for Kevin Durant as a leader, as a player, in OKC, Phoenix, Brooklyn, and now Houston, he simply doesn't get it done as a leader and the number one guy.
Playing defense, we can get any one of y'all in here to bend your legs, not touch the basketball, slide left and right, and contest the shot.
I disagree!
So if you want to win, you got to make shots.
For someone like Kevin Durant, a future Hall of Famer, a basketball legend, to dumb basketball down that much is honestly pretty disappointing. As looking at Durant right there, simply saying you need to make shots, it's not some great insight, some gem of wisdom you'd expect from a player of his caliber who's played in the NBA for so long. But looking at Durant's quotes kind of tells you everything about him, his career, and his post-Golden State era. As in KD's eyes, defense is something anyone can do. And when it comes to great teams, defense is kind of optional. But offense and shot making, you have to have that.
Slide left and right and contest the shot. That's easy.
Falling away, baseline, got it! Telling him step back inside the arc.
He said he wants them to just move on. He said it's been 3 years, I'm in Brooklyn now, let's...
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
That line of thinking right there is absolutely idiotic. When it comes to any great team, it's a combination of great offense and great defense. The best offensive champions all time also had very good defenses. On the flip side, the great defensive teams also had capable offenses. There's no team in NBA history who's won a final series averaging 45 points per game. On the flip side, nobody's also ever won it giving up 120.
It's not complicated.
If you want to debate offense versus defense on an individual level, you can look around the NBA right now and find tons of guys who are basketball savants offensively, but defensively no matter what, they simply can't cut it. And vice versa, you have great defenders who offensively can't do anything. Kevin Durant downplaying defense, only valuing shot making and bucket getting, is downright idiotic. And again, looking at Durant's own career, it debunks this theory pretty thoroughly. As of course in Brooklyn, they were offensive first, defensive last. What was their big time trade, their big move? Of course, bringing James Harden, ship Jarrett Allen out. James Harden is all offense, no defense. Jarrett Allen, the exact opposite, but for their team needs, they need a great defender, a great paint presence. Now look at KD's Suns. Why this team lost repeatedly, they embarrassed themselves over and over again, isn't because they couldn't score, couldn't put up points. Why this team flopped so hard is because defensively, they always came up short. Versus Denver in 2023, they allowed a staggering 117.2 points per game. They lost in 6. The next year versus Minnesota were even worse, giving up 118.3. Of course, they were swept. And this past year, 2025, they didn't make the postseason, at 116.6 points per game on the entire year.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Long story short, someone like Kevin Durant, a basketball veteran, Hall of Famer, some say basketball savant, having this very dumbed down take, it's honestly shocking, but very, very revealing. And again, looking at past history, debunk KD's points pretty thoroughly, look at championship teams since 2000. Out of those 25 teams, 22 of them had a top 10 defense, and 17 of them were in the top 5. And look at Durant's own Warriors teams. 2017 in the postseason, they ranked 2nd in defense. 2018, they were 1st.
So if you want to win, You got to make shots.
You are wrong.
Honest answer. Would you rather do something spectacular offensively or defensively?
Defensively. No question. Because I can come down, I can do 1,001 dunks, it doesn't matter. But guys coming at you full speed and I'm in there protecting the house, the guy's going up trying to dunk or whatever, and I go up and I just catch the ball and I throw it out of bounds, but block it so I can start a fast break. I love that. It gives me such a big thrill.
There's tons of evidence in NBA history that being a great offensive team will get you so far. But being a great offensive team combined with great defense will bring you to the promised land of being an NBA champion. Looking at history, it proves that. And Durant's own career proves it even more so. Now, looking at Durant's new team, his 15 minutes career, that of course is the Houston Rockets, led by Ime Udoka. Why a lot of fans, including myself, think this team is an elite NBA team isn't because Kevin Durant joined them, he's a great offensive player. Why this team is a legit threat is because their defense and their defensive culture combined with Durant's scoring. If this team was all offense, they'd be Phoenix 2.0. If they were all defense, they'd still be pretty good, but like last year, flame out in the postseason. Why this team could be great is on both ends, they have superstar players. Offensively, you have Durant. Defensively, you have Thompson. If the Rockets didn't have that defense already in place, Durant joining this team, I wouldn't bat an eye at it. Because they have a great defense, they're a legit threat and a top 3 team in the Western Conference. Now, one last thing I do want to hammer home. So again, debunk KD's entire theory. It's not offense or defense, it's a combo of both. Look at the recent champions post-2018. All these teams at worst were a top 6 defense. The Thunder last year, they ranked 1st. Boston was 3rd, Denver also 3rd, Golden State 6th, the Bucks were the best playoff defense, Lakers were 6th, and Toronto, they were top 3. Out of the last 7 NBA champions, 5 of the 7 had a top 3 postseason defense. Once again proving, offense will get you so far, but defense pushes you over the hump. So that right there is the end of the video, and I'll say one last thing. When it comes to any Kevin Durant team the past couple of seasons, really post-2019, I bet against them all the time. And it's not because they don't have talent, skill, even great coaching. Why bet against them? Because Kevin Durant is their leader and their alpha dog. With Kevin Durant as your guy, when he was 25-27, it didn't work. So why when he's 37 all of a sudden, even more injury prone, do you think it's going to work even better? For me, this Rockets team, they're a great story, they're highly entertaining. When it comes to winning a championship, they're still one step short. As always, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.